Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Paul Skeens. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Justin Turner, the next to hit, takes outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
2-0. And it's fouled away. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Seiya Suzuki.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
One out, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
And now Seiya Suzuki.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's one, and that's 2. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Justin Steele. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That to right. Tucker really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And he deals. Just missing there. And that is ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ripped on the ground to second. Toss to Turner. One up, one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Here's Tommy Pham. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss.
1-1. Ball up.
Just missed.
That's inside.
And it's fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Forget it. He sends a rocket to left. Home run number 5 on the season, and we're level. It's 1-1.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Brian Reynolds, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. This is Joey Bart. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Just
no,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. Out number 3. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back here at PNC Park. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
First pitch just misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one pulled foul. Just
Ball.
missed.
2-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
That's off the inside corner. 2-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The next offering misses. 3-0. Draws the walk there.
That's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Swanson with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
This one popped up. Schemes.
Batting 8th, catcher Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Late swing fouled off. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Batting 9th, center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. Fastball for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So here's Horner now. He's already homered here in this one. laser base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
First and second, 2 outs. And it'll bring up Justin Turner.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Turner with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. 2 on, 2 outs. That one ripped. Going, gone. A 3-run homer, his second of the year. It's 6-1. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Tucker with another scorching run of play lately. 2 outs, base is empty.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And the sweeper catches the plate. And it remains 2-2. Line drive and foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And he chases that one. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Now batting Keith Ryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one missed.
Count is full.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Liover Peguero. 3 hits and a loss last night.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Good eye right there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Crow Armstrong flashes the leather on the run and catch.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez, third on the National League leaderboard for batting average. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And it gets by him. Here comes Hayes around third. The relay throw. The throw is late and a run scores.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
One down, runner at third. Here's McCutchen. And first offering is fouled off. McCutchen working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Jared Triolo. Fastball is outside.
Ball.
Gonzalez on third with 2 out. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's inside. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in for a strike. And now it's 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So the lineup flips over. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And downstairs.
That's the ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, drops into the glove, and that is that. The Bucks score on this triple. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh, now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki.
Hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Skeens back to work.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. McCutchen has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a strike. It's 0-1. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bush in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. That one opts against the fence. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Bailey Falter getting ready to go. Man on second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man at second. That misses, and the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Paul Skeens gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
Bailey
for the
Falter
Pirates.
on the pitch here. This is his
Number
5th
6.
appearance of the year.
Bailey Falter.
First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a strike. Bush at second. Swanson at first. 2 out of the inning. And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. It's 7-2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Just missed it.
Now batting, left fielder
Ryan Reynolds here. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Fly ball to right. Tucker gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher Joey.
There's Joey Bart now.
Bart.
Grounded out to short in his first trip. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That ball's carrying. It has the distance, gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-3.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Next offering is downstairs. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one inside, and the count is even 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. On the ground to third. Hayes to first. And they get Nico Horner one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Turner.
Turner climbs in on that right side. He's already homered in this game. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. Just missed.
That's up.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Popped up. Figueroa. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
And now, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. That's a laser base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Ian Happ digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Two aboard, 2 outs. That one almost got him.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And there's a ball. Michael Busch waiting to hit for the Cubs. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Stays alive. swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Michael Busch, the next to hit. In the air, right field. McCutchen settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 8-3. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Liover Peguero. Hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. And ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and they turn to double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Struck out swinging his first time. Upstairs.
Ball, that's high.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that's high.
And it's even up.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Amaya down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, and here comes Dansby Swanson. Swanson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 Hit Club, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Now batting.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Cruz ranging back. And that one is off the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just one out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Really turned into a nice everyday player. That's to third. Hayes. Now it's Justin Turner. There's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Pirates 3. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Jared Triolo.
First baseman, Jared Triolo.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, center fielder O'Neal.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Triolo gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground to third, might be 2. Bush toss to second, relay to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Tommy Pham.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. Fought off foul. The Cubs up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. A little bit low.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
That's down and in.
Ball.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still way back. It's 9-3. Back here in Pittsburgh, new inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Falter back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Off the plate, and the count even 1-1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Joey Wentz loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Majinski also getting ready. Just off the inside edge. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. His 16th homer of the year. It's 10-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Bailey Falter out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
Joey
for
Wentz
the Pirates.
on a pitch out of the pen here.
Number
and
34.
with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And there's the strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. Cut on and lifted in the air. McCutchen makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, 2-2. That one inside, look out. And they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Bush stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's in there, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. McCutchen makes the catch. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it is now 10-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Fair ball. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Steele departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Colin
Chicago.
Ray gets the ball now.
Number 53.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So, man aboard, Joey Bart now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Broken bat, roller to first. And that's a foul ball. Reynolds at second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. And that's down and away. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with one out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and that makes it another strikeout situation coming up.
Tap foul at the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One away with a runner at third. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
So 2 down now, and here is Leover Peguero, 1 for 2. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 2 outs with a runner at third. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
This one high in the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. Pirates leave one. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Siggy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
Miguel Amaya.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Curve in the dirt.
1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly, but they still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
First offering, and it just misses. That clips the corner.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Slice down the right side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Andrew McCutchen.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Ray makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared Triolo.
down, bases empty. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. A walk, and he's also singled. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Just outside. 2-2. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is outside. Fouled off left side.
Ball.
Triolo off the first with 2 away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Ripped on a line to center. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park, here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And now the 0-1. On the ground to third, Hayes. The throw to first, and a quick out, number 1.
First baseman, just in time.
Here's JT at the dish. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. And now it's even up. Way high.
Ball. Full count.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Kyle Tucker. In the air, left field, down the line. And that should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
Now
they kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So up next, Seiya Suzuki. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Liner, base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ian Happ getting ready to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Suzuki leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 11 and the Pirates 3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Pham. Outside low, ball 1. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And here is Brian Reynolds.
That's a ball.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That one not close. Ball 2. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He'll touch them all. 3rd home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-5.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws, and they get the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Ball one there.
Ball. Nope. Ball.
Still only one out here in the inning. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. Full count now.
Count is full.
Here's a tapper towards short. To first, two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, the over.
Now a chance for. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one cutting but missing down low. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. Through 8 full, it's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
We're back.
For
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Bednar.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bush, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering upstairs. Out towards right center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson digs in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Splits the plate, and that is strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The Cubbies up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
First strikeout for him in this
Now
one.
batting,
That splitter is maybe the go-to
Amaya.
pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And here is Miguel Amaya. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one finds the corner. 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Cubs 11 and the Pirates 5.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to
54.
start the bottom of the 9th. Ryan Brazier.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's the second
Leading
baseman,
off
Nick
the Pirates.
Gonzalez.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And that's outside.
1-2.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Amaya makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Next to hit, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 3 in this one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Triolo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering way upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. One strike away. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Just watch and see.
2-2 on the way. Got him. That's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
11-5, your final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.